Hey everybody, how you doing? Today I'll be talking about the Deathstalker remake. Stars Daniel Bernhardt. He was a martial arts star back in the days, and he was still doing movies. I think he did some stunt work and so on in this era now. But he plays the Deathstalker character now, and this movie is like 1 hour, closer to 2 hours. This movie was. I was surprised. I saw the fantasy movies. There are like a few that's like 2 hours long. Conan is one of them, but Conan is the pioneer of like epic sort of fantasy. You know what I'm saying? That was a different energy. The Deathstroke, of course, is like one of those Conan clones that follows like many others after it, and there've been a lot of them I do enjoy. The Deathstalker franchise alone, I did enjoy all four of them, but Part Two is far my favorite, of course. But this Deathstalker remake, it was trying to be like both like the first one, but maybe more towards like the second one because like the Deathstalker, the second movie was more, it had action, but it had more of a comedy feel, more sense of humor approach to it. And this remake does carry that. To fast forward, what I'm saying now on the summary part of it is about Deathstalker in this movie. He fought some demons, and he saw it was collecting treasure from the dead bodies that the demons kill. They have the name. I could call them Dead Knights, but they're demons, whatever. He took the medallion, but doesn't realize that the medallion holds special powers. He was trying to get rid of it. He's getting hunted for it. Like there's like other demons that want the medallion. But anyway, when Deathstalker fought the first creature, he walks to. I mean, the first creature after surviving the first part of the battle. He walks away trying to get rid of the medallion, but the medallions get back to him. Like he can't get rid of this medallion. He shows an old witch. He has to go on a quest to rescue this short wizard in the cave, and the short wizard starts telling him like that he needs to translate it and find out more about the medallion. So they go on the quest, trying to find out a translation for it. He meets another character, a thief, that'll go with him on the quest, and it kind of leads with more of this evil wizard, a necromancer that wants the medallion, sending his minions after Deathstalker for it. To fast forward, it kind of leads up to the necromancer trying to raise this bigger evil, that this evil wants to rule the world pretty much, like any other sort of fantasy movie that they want to rule pretty much. And all in all, to fast forward, I liked this movie. I thought it was enjoyable. The action was there. If you see any B movie, sort of fantasy movie, you get that type of action. You get a little CGI effect with this movie also, but you get a lot of practical effects. The story is nothing special. It's typical sort of fantasy story. It's a fun movie. If you like Stalker 2 even more, then I think you will like this one. I just feel like the only mistake in this movie for me was like, I feel like it's too long, man. So I kind of like, I almost dozed off a little bit because it was so long, man, for this caliber of this type of movie. Like, I feel like it could just be a typical 1 hour and 30 minutes movie, and you could just cut some parts of it to keep it short. But I do like the Deathstalker remix theme, the Deathstalker Part 2, excuse me, remix theme in this movie. I also like the outro for it, the rock and roll Deathstalker theme with the lyrics was really, really enjoyable, really good. And Daniel Bernhardt did a great job playing this character. Let me say all the people that played the Deathstalker in the first four movies did a great job. I think the original actor of the first movie returned in the third movie, in the fourth movie, if I'm corrected. And of course, the second actor and the third, it was two different actors for 2 and 3, if I remember. It's been a long time, but I know 2 was my favorite, so I know it was a different actor in that one. But all in all, yeah, I did enjoy this remake, and it kind of opens up for a sequel when you think about how it ended. All in all, yeah, I highly recommend this remake. Check it out. You gotta sit through it, though, within the 2 hour mark. But I can tell you this, it's way better than the Sony remake, I guarantee you that. Anyway, peace out. I'll see you later, guys and gals. And over and out. And you know what? It's good to have another sort of fantasy movie, at least one that is very enjoyable also. So let me say, shout out to Deathstalker. You got rid of that red Sony remake taste out of my mouth.